Hi, it's Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So who's ready to make some nice chili? Thought I would use some canned items out of my pantry and make a chili. Now, I do have a slow cooker recipe for this, but I'm not gonna do it in the slow cooker. I'm just gonna do it in the pan. So first what we need is, we need to saute the celery and the onions. And I need a half a cup of celery, which I have frozen. That looks like a half a cup. And I need 1 1/4 cups of onion. So we're going to chop that up. Okay, I've chopped up my onion. Oh, the onion got me. I'm gonna add a smidgen of oil to saute these veggies up. All right, so while that is sauteing, I'm gonna get together stewed tomatoes that I had canned in August and diced tomatoes that I had canned in August. We're gonna use both of those. And you wanna get together your beans, whatever beans you want to use. I have black beans, kidney, and pinto that I'm going to put in. And you need to rinse, drain and rinse all of those. So I'll get that done. Okay, and to my sauteed vegetables, I'm going to add a can of carrots because I have to use it up. Otherwise, I would use fresh carrots. But these expired in 23, so I needed to get those used up. And they're fine. They don't have to be fresh. Use what you have. Now, so you want to get your carrots, your celery, and your onions sauteed. And to that, you're going to add your beans. I'm using pinto, kidney, and black. My recipe also calls for cannellini beans, but I don't have any. And then you're going to need diced tomatoes, a can of tomato sauce, and the spices you're going to need is chili powder, cumin, salt, and pepper. And we're gonna saute this, and then we're going to start to add our spices and saute that a little bit, and then we're gonna start to add all our ingredients. All right, so my vegetables are sauteed, and I am going to add 1 teaspoon of pepper. Oh, I need a teaspoon thingy, hold on. All right, you want to add 1 teaspoon of pepper. And you want to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So just a smidgen. And you want to add 1 tablespoon of cumin, which I'm gonna reduce that because I'm not making a big batch in my slow cooker. So I'm going to do, instead of a tablespoon, I'm going to do a teaspoon of cumin. And then you want a tablespoon of chili powder. And the chili powder, you can adjust for your hotness that you like. So I think I am going to start with a tablespoon since I'm not making a huge batch. And then I can always add some more. So give that just a minute for those spices to cook. In your veggies for just a minute. Okay, now we're gonna start to add our beans. They're all rinsed and drained. Add those. And now you want to add your diced tomatoes. The whole thing, don't drain it. And tomato sauce, which I have just some stewed tomatoes that I'm going to use. Oh, this looks wonderful already. All right, so now what I'm going to do, because I don't have any plain hamburger to add some meat to it for a meat sauce, what I'm going to do is take out a packet of my meatballs, and I'm going to let those defrost, and I'm going to break them all up, and that will give us some meat in our chili. All right, I'm also going to add a can of corn. You don't have to, you can leave this out. Okay, we have everything in there, and now we're just gonna let this come up to a boil, and then I'm gonna reduce it and let it simmer. Okay, I'm gonna break up some of our meatballs. So this acts as the meat in our chili sauce, since I don't have any meat in the house that I can add to chili sauce, or to chili. So this will work. And these are homemade meatballs, and this video is on my channel to make your own homemade meatballs. It's a delicious recipe. And we are at a boil over here. So I'm going to turn this down now, and it's just gonna slow simmer. It's gonna slow simmer probably a good hour. You know, chili is like, the longer the better it simmers, and all those spices get into everything, into all the beans. All right, there goes our meat. Oh, this is nice. It has come to a boil. So I put my lid on, I turned it down to low, and we're just gonna let that slow simmer. I'm gonna set my timer for 1 hour, and then I'm gonna come back. Actually, let's do 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 30 minutes. I'm gonna come back and do a taste test and see where we are. All right, let's check on our chili. Ooh. Oh, it smells wonderful. Smells wonderful. Let's see, let's check our spices. I kept them out in case I needed to add any more. I kind of have a feeling I'm not going to, because I didn't do a big batch. Oh. Oh, that's so good. No, I don't need to add any more. Let me bring you closer. Look at how beautiful that is. It's coming along really good. So that chili is perfect. So for dinner, we will have a bowl of chili. You put some shredded cheese on the top. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you make your very own chili. This was so delicious.